Alright, today we got another awesome one for you guys. Sounds like a simple word. I'm sure it's one of the first words you learned when you learned English. Maybe you think you know all the meanings. I'm guessing you don't, so stick around for the video. Hot. Lots of uses for the word hot. First one you probably know, not a big deal, right? Temperature. The opposite of hot is cold. So like a fire. If I had a lighter, fire, obviously hot, burning candle. Don't know why I thought of that example, but I did. Another fire, it's hot. The sun, if you ever went up to the sun, sure it'd be very, very hot, right? So it's heating the earth. So if it's physically hot to the touch and it burns you like that, it's hot. Or hot food. We're gonna get to the hot food. That has two meanings, but if you stick your finger in it and it burns, feels hot. If you can feel it, it's hot. So temperature. My favorite one here, or one of them, sexy or great looking. And some non-native speakers I've noticed, they confuse the two words. And I don't understand why. So I want to clear that up just a little bit. So a guy or a girl can be sexy. I'm a guy, so I don't usually think of other guys as being hot or sexy, but girls do generally. And this is a way we can describe them. So if you're very attractive physically, that means you are sexy, good looking, or hot. They're the same sort of thing. So don't start thinking that very good looking or attractive is different than sexy. Some people I've noticed think it's different. It's not very different. So just very, very good looking is hot. So I could say, oh, do you see that girl down the street or walking by? She's super hot. Great looking girl. That's what it means. So this is very common, hot, in that way. If something is selling fast, so remember when the first iPhone came out, that sold very fast. Sales went crazy, and it was a hot item, right? It was a thing selling very fast. We called it hot. It was selling like, sometimes we say selling like hot cakes. It was moving off the shelves very quickly. People were buying it fast. It was a hot seller. Moving fast, selling fast, so it's hot. Sells fast. Popular music. I don't use it this way myself very often, but if a singer is really hot, it means that either they're good looking or their music is really popular lately. So, oh yeah, she's really hot right now, or her music's really hot, really popular. So you can hear it in that way. Not as common, but useful. And this is a bit rare, but you might hear it on some detective shows. Stolen. If something is stolen, so somebody steals an item and then resells it, don't do that. It's not good. But imagine someone broke into your house, they stole your TV, okay? It's kind of a big, annoying thing to steal, but imagine they steal your TV, then they go downstairs and they sell it on the street to someone else. Okay, or they're stealing, maybe jewelry is a better example. They steal diamond necklaces, rings, expensive stuff. They steal it and resell it. Those are also hot items. So hot can mean stolen. Someone stole it. To resell, to make money. So not good. And last one, another super common one, saved it for the end. I always save the good ones for the end. Spicy. So if you say, oh, this food is really hot, a native speaker is even going to say, well, what do you mean, spicy or temperature hot? Like you burn your mouth because it's so hot if you put your hand on it, or just a lot of spice? If I say Thai food is really hot, people probably know what it means because we know Thai food, a lot of Asian foods, a lot of food is pretty hot. But if it's spicy, even if it's cold to touch and it burns your mouth from that feeling of spice, we say it's hot. A lot of non-native speakers use spicy too often to describe really hot food, but we most often use hot. You can use spicy, but we use hot in that way. So very common for sexy, very common for spicy. The other ones, obviously, temperature, very hot. All common though, just some more than others. Awesome words, make sure you learn them all.